What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Landaris back at you with another video. Hey, about to do an estimate on a property. They're looking for a leaf cleanup. So let's take a look at it. It doesn't look like too much at all, but we'll see. It's this house right here. You see it's, just little bits of leaves. So let's check it out, see what's going on with it. So, got your leaves. Not bad. Blow out the flower beds. Supposed to rain today. Yeah, blowing out the flower beds. Maybe in the backyard it's a little bit trickier. Alright. This is kind of, you can mulch all this stuff up. It's not bad. Now this is where it gets kind of tricky right here with the leaves. There's a lot of leaves up here. Look at that. So, a lot of leaves in the flower beds. Just in that area, it looks like all the leaves kind of pile up right there. Not too bad in the front. Still got to blow those out. Yeah, most of the leaves are going to come from these flower beds, to tell you the truth. The leaves outside here are just easy to mulch, but look like she's doing some pruning. And on this side, a little bigger entranceway. So, got your flower bed. Let me go on back here. I don't think she got a dog. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, it's not bad. Mostly just mulching up. So, I'm gonna price this about $375 plus tax. $375 plus tax. See, this is where you're gonna get a bulk of a lot of your leaves right here. A lot of your leaves are gonna be right here in these flower beds. Seems like all the rest of them can be ran over and mulched up. So, but anyway, guys, think about what would you charge for this? My minimum to do any type of leaf job, mulching the leaves, blowing out flower beds, $375 plus tax, which is going to bump you up to about $400, which is reasonable. And we'll go from there. So either they're going to want to pay it or they're not. They're going to think it's either too much or they're going to agree on it. And like I said, you cannot fold on your prices. Cannot fold on your prices. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I had my teeth done today too. God. Half my mouth is numb. Like you can see how I'm talking. Like my right side right here is all numb, top and bottom. It's all numb. Got my teeth clean, a deep cleaning on this side, and then the next following Monday, they'll do the same thing on this side. So Yeah, I got a weird, my face just feels weird. But anyway, that's what's going on with me. What would you guys charge? What would you guys charge? What is your minimum price? I like to, you know what? I'm transparent. I like to tell you my prices so that you can get a general idea of what ballpark you should be in. Because if you're not 300, 400 and up starting leaf jobs, you're bidding too low. If you're bidding leaf jobs at $200 and $250, that's way too low. Just to come out here, get leaves. Like I said, you might look at this yard and say, oh, it's not a lot of leaves. But once you get to these flower beds, and it looks like in that area down there is where all the leaves kind of form and go to and blow to. So in that corner is a lot of leaves that I just showed you. And there's plenty of leaves in the flower beds underneath the bushes and things like that, that once you start blowing that out, you'll see a decent amount of leaves reappear, so leaves could be tricky. So you stay profitable and stay in that, because you might say, oh, I'll be done with this in an hour. If you're by yourself and if you solo, oh, I'll be done with this in an hour. It might take you 2.5 hours to do. So price accordingly. Like I said, my minimum, I start out a yard like this, and this is an easy yard. So $375 right then and there plus tax hit me up about $400, is minimum basically. And then you could get up to 425, 435, 450, depending on, more detail and stuff of the yard. So yeah, guys, just price accordingly. If I was you, I would start out like what I'm doing, or like my price. Start out at $375 on up. If you want to just strictly start at $400 for leaf jobs, yeah, do it, because that once you say $375 to $400, that means you're serious, and that means you're serious. And a lot of the tire kickers are going to be like, oh, I didn't think it was going to be that much. Yeah, because I'm actually cutting and mulching your grass. So at the same time, I'm cutting, I'm mulching, I'm blowing out. I might go around and pick up, some sticks here and there and stuff like that. So the quality of your work is what's going to show. And $400, might seem like a lot, but when you're out here doing the work, it's worth your time. So if I was you guys, I would start out at, if you just started, at least start at $350, at least $350, $375. And like I said, I add tax to all my services. So even though I say $375 plus, I'll tell you what it's going to be. I got my other phone up here. I'll tell you what it's going to be. I'm going to text this customer and let her know. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so you got to think about wet leaves too. You got to think about wet leaves. Where's my calculator at on here? Okay. So $375 plus 8.66%. $407.48. $407.48. And I usually add a 8.66% tax onto it. $407 is basically what she's going to be paying for this yard for me to do it. And if she thinks it's too much, oh well, find somebody else. But majority of the time, if you got your right customer, the right customer pay the money for it. So, and Compared to other companies, big companies, that's cheap. That's cheap. I'm telling you, that's cheap. $400, $375 is cheap. So, all right, guys. Like, subscribe, leave your comments, hit that bell button. Do whatever you got to do, but you better do it. I'll catch you on the next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.